So let's kind of pull up the map here and get an idea of exactly the path you guys are.
Roll initiative.
We're fighting a mountain?
No, not that.
No, you're fighting me apparently.
I mean the map.
The actual map.
He's the map.
So you guys are
the mic for a while too. Sorry, people at home.
Pretty.
You guys are currently at the base of Mount Vernrim.
Breaking Alex's table.
Okay.
Arm Cena!
We can't see you now.
You know what bothers me even more? I had that name so long ago that when I looked at it,
You never thought John.
well, no. When I looked at it, I was like, "Oh, that says Cena." But like after the session, I was like, "Oh, I had originally meant for it to be Sina."
Oh no!
So now, like, I mean, it's Cena now, but now you guys keep making jokes about it. I'm like, God damn it!
If only I would have phonetically.
Oh no. Anyway,
That's awesome.
you guys are now at the base of Mount Vernrim. How would you like to travel from
base,
this point?
are we like by the river?
Just jump down.
Yes, it's an entire plain of ice as far as you can see, but you can follow the mountain range on either the east or west side, basically.
Just follow.
We were told that Mistkeep was kind of like by the river.
Yeah, like by like Rivervale Forest.
You were told that basically it's upriver from Inniset.
So if we follow river down.
Yeah, so I think we should follow the river.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
Okay.
We might find a lost city by walking down a river.
Are he
As
talking?
if anyone hasn't done that already.
If it's lost, it's only asking to be found.
That's how they found
Or
it.
it's trying to hide.
Hey, what's the worst that can happen if we go into a city that's been lost forever? We all die?
We get lost forever.
I mean, like, we just went into that one that was like kind of lost for almost
This
ever.
is a movie
And all that
reference,
happens,
I'm
they
not
got
kidding.
cursed.
Yeah, Kung Fu Panda.
And I died.
For a moment, I was like, bro, I gotta watch Kung Fu Panda again because I didn't get that. And I was like, nope.
I know, you didn't get it at first. You were like,
It's only like the 1,000th time that we made
extended
it.
version.
Kung Fu Panda tomorrow night?
y'all should.
Is that what you just asked? What you're doing
No,
tomorrow?
what are you free? What are you doing?
What?
What are you free of doing?
What are you
You're
free?
not on a date? You're my husband. What's happening?
No, I'm asking you why you're freaking out.
She doesn't
Oh,
work
I
here.
thought you said, what are you
doesn't-
doing tomorrow night? And I was like,
Sam, she doesn't
we're
work
watching
here.
Kung Fu Panda?
She doesn't work here.
We have broken him.
We're walking down the river, Alex.
We are, Alex. I'm not stealthily. I'm assuming.
We haven't done a single thing, by the way, except for
We've
talk
learned a lot.
Hey, man.
Okay.
You gotta talk to people.
to
We
two
figured-
people
So many things out.
We've done some things.
We're trying to
Done a
figure
few
out
things.
conspiracy
and
theories.
yell about a mountain.
I mean, what do you want us to do? Fight the people that were helping
We
us?
just need to keep going.
We're getting
every
there,
5
man.
seconds.
Let's do
All right,
it.
so then for this, could we go and not roleplay it and just like see if we find it?
I mean, not
Just
roleplay.
go.
I just go to
fucking
it.
walk.
Wild idea.
We go to Michigan.
Yeah, here's
Fast
a wild
travel.
idea. Let's
Let's
just
go.
We go to Mistkeep.
Just add it.
You asked where we were going, Alex?
We're
It's to
going.
Mistkeep.
That's where we are.
That's
we're
where
there.
we're going. I see it on my back.
It's right
It's
there.
right here.
We're going there.
No,
We're
it's
going.
not. I don't know what you're talking about. It's not there.
I seen it
Okay,
in my
so
visions.
so what happens
Okay.
as we're walking?
So when we show up there, what do we see? When we're there.
Who are we
And
greeted
we've-
by
and
at the
we've
city
got
gate?
observant.
Damn it! God damn it!
We've got observant over here.
I'm trying to help. Let's go.
I know.
Where are we going?
Wait, I'm also interjecting. I think for Morgan, I don't think she really has shared before her observant
I have observant.
feat. Her passive and,
Okay.
and like intelligence,
I have a
like
20.
passive is like crazy high.
Okay.
Just throwing that out there.
Yep.
So you know.
So you know she sees.
I seen it.
She's extremely observant,
As in real life.
just like
Cheryl
real
looks
life.
a little bit more athletic too.
Just like Kung Fu Panda.
Ren looks a little more eldritch.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
I like the same.
You all begin
don't
to trace the river south, moving down past the mountain range, it's easy enough to follow the river. However, it does take you a couple of hours to find it. It's difficult to explain, but basically the entire sheet of ice that's out before you is in line with the water flowing forward from the mountain. Eventually, you do find the flowing water, and you're able to follow it south. After a day of travel, you actually begin to notice that the ice turns to snowy ground, and that snow becomes less and less. By the time the sun is setting, there is but a 2-inch layer of fresh snow at your feet.
Okay.
Would you like to continue moving or stay where you're at?
We're not in the town yet.
You're not in Musicbed. You have not.
Takes a week.
Yeah, you have
No,
not
one
gone
day
anywhere.
We said we were doing it.
We
So.
don't know if it's a week. We don't know how long it's going to take to get there. We know it's going to take 2 weeks to get to the Soji Temple.
Well, you knew that
we know
if you
it's-
went back the way you came, it would take you a week to get to Inniset.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It'll take us a week.
I was asking
to get,
how long to get to
Soji.
where we wanted to go. Soji Empire.
About the same.
yeah,
It would
a
be
week
about the
and
same.
A day or two.
Okay,
They're
yeah,
neighboring
that's what I was
countries.
asking.
Yeah.
We have another advantage in the chat.
Ooh. Frosty,
Religion
the
chat?
deadpan.
With all the advantages that we have now.
Dude, right?
Yeah, you wanna meditate again?
I think the price on that's going to have to go up. No, seriously, it's fine. What do you want to do? Yeah.
I was just joking because we got more.
Campaign 10 looks very different. Alex has no advantage.
None more. Yeah, you've used them all.
None more.
That's it.
None more.
None more. Yeah, I mean, can we find a safe place to, I guess, sleep? Unless you all want to walk through the night.
We have the time.
We need a safe space.
I think so.
Okay.
The eyes that Taffy just shot you, you're like, we have the time. Take me back.
What? Take me back! Take me back!
I didn't mean to do it. It
I mean,
was
we've
just
got like what, a couple extra
reaction.
days
I was
to
like,
kill?
Yeah,
bro.
we'll have like, what, 6 extra days, so.
You guys. I hate this game.
I wonder
So
what
are
was on
we
top of
are we
that
setting
mountain.
up like
I do
a
wonder what was on
place
top of that
to?
mountain.
Yeah.
Are we setting up a place to
never
to sleep?
I don't know. I don't know, Cheryl.
Cigar just gave the DM advantage.
Well,
Wow.
yeah. If you give me
Thank
a couple
you.
of minutes, I can let us sleep wherever we want. So,
Super we want?
yeah, just pick a spot. Point to one.
Right there.
Okay.
We all pointed.
We all
different
pointed.
spots.
Oh, I was gonna say it was the same.
Right here.
I take 10 minutes, and I cast Mordenkainen's Private Sanctum.
Okay.
For the next 24 hours,
Extended into your-
I make an area within range, which is... What is the range on it? Who even cares? I'll put it right there next to us. The area, is a cube that can be as small as 5 feet to as large as 100 feet on each side. The spell lasts for the duration until you dismiss it. When
What's
you
the
cast a spell,
duration?
you decide what sort of security the spell provides, choosing any or all of the following properties. Sound cannot pass through the barrier at the edge of the warded area. The barrier of the warded area appears dark and foggy, preventing vision, including dark vision, through it. Sensors created by divination spells cannot appear inside the protected area or pass through its barrier at the perimeter.
This is cool.
Creatures in the area can't be targeted by divination spells. Nothing can teleport in or out. Planar travel is blocked within the warded area as well.
That's so cool.
That's
Cannot
hella
see me
useful.
now.
Casting this spell in the same spot every day for a year makes the effect permanent.
Oh, that's so cool.
Oh. So we'll stay here for a whole
We're
year.
gonna stay here for. We have a year.
We have a year.
So we have 100-foot.
I'm leaving.
I'm turning around.
I am packing my bags.
I'd make a general space that feels big enough
Okay.
And just say we can set camp right here and no one will see us.
While he's setting that up, I'm gonna try, now that I have the spell slot, Lesser Restoration at 4th level
Okay.
on
Do it.
Arsinoe.
Oh,
Okay.
Do it
Her
on you.
arms. Does it work?
Lesser restoration, you said?
Yeah. I mean, that's the best I got. I mean, like, I have healing
It's a great-
spells,
I
but
thought you
that's...
tried Lesseration.
Polymorph your arms.
I did, but at a lower spell level. And then he said, like, powerful, so I was like, well, maybe if I just, like, pump more into it.
Now they're gorilla arms and they hurt still.
Gorilla.
You
Will said he cast polymorph on my arms. I was like, oh no.
you feel some temporary relief from Cheryl's spell, but it doesn't last. And
You have prune hands for a while.
I'm just sobbing.
Constantly
sobbing
Into your hands.
Yeah, that works too. Cheryl's just letting his tears run down his face.
How are our buckets looking?
pretty.
Buckety.
We got a lot of water next to us.
Yeah, and I'll say it's easy enough for you to replenish, so they're full. I mean,
But you can still cast it if you want. Yeah.
my
He wants
God.
oh, they're almost empty. They're almost out of water.
Clyde fell a lot down the mountain.
Claude fell a lot.
Claude fell a lot. That's his last name. Fell a lot.
Useless pack animal.
Caught fell a lot, axe.
God damn it, Moon Moon.
360 no.
Is that your toes?
Yes,
Sorry about that.
that's you know
Cute.
Playing footsie with the
that's
DM.
fine.
Advantage.
That's how you get advantage, ladies and gentlemen.
The broker sends you a message. He says die.
Oh my god.
I wonder if
Alright.
his cube would stop the broker from being able to, like, see you.
I have no idea.
You know?
No divination magics. But your connection to your
Ooh, I bet Mammon can't find me either.
thing is probably different than that.
I would assume it is.
So do we need to keep watch tonight?
Nope.
All right, I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna meditate.
Okay. Make a religion check for me.
Alex, what are you rolling?
A dice.
I don't like that. A 19.
Specifically a d20.
Okay. What are you focusing on as you meditate?
I am focusing on. The idea that Miskeep is a space that allows you, or through the history of it, allows you to speak to those that have fallen. I want to see. I'm just trying to figure out, or like start to think about, speaking with Iramor at Miskeep.
Is that what Miskeep is?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I don't pay attention.
Yeah, I think the way we've understood it before, it's for like people who have passed away. But from hearing what
That's how I
we
heard
heard
it, yeah.
earlier, I'm also curious about hearing from Iramor.
Interesting.
As you hold shut your eyes, nothing
Kind of just swirling thoughts, like
nothing quite comes into focus. The rest of you do notice that the eye on your forehead begins to glow very faintly as you try and focus on contacting Iramor. You are moving through a sea of white, but you don't feel cold. You feel as if this endless ocean of light is actually sort of a fog. And as you continue on, a shadowy figure begins to take shape before your eyes. It's large, whatever it is.
am I afraid of it?
No. Your first instinct seeing this is that it could be cityscape. You see what look to be figures that look like trees outstretched before you. But as it finally comes into focus and the fog parts just enough, you are met with the face of the Pale Lady.
It worked.
What?
The mountainside, basically.
Oh, okay. Still really cool, but I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck? What did I do? I know what
And
she
you're-
looks like.
Your vision ends at that point.
Man, of the mountainside.
Should let
Other
Taffy
way.
look in those buildings.
I'm saying. I'm pretty
Okay.
perceptive.
Is there anything else you guys are doing before you go for your rest there?
Rich just came and looked at my foot. He's scared already.
Wow, this vision was so immersive.
See, that's a raven.
You see dog.
Doge.
Your deity is trying to tell you to invest.
In Bitcoin.
Invest in Doge.
Invest in the Doge.
Alex, I have a question about like the mountainside looking like the Pale Lady.
Mm-hmm.
Is it like all of like the quarry, kind of like from that area all the way up to like Ethereal
It's-
Peak, or is it like a smaller section of the mountain?
It's a very small section. If you look at the area on the map near Ethereal Peak,
Okay,
you see how
yeah.
there's like a
Yes.
skeleton there?
That's kind of what I was
Yeah,
assuming, but
that's
I
it.
wanted to double check. Okay, that makes me feel better about not letting Taffy go up the mountain. That's
Happy to help.
I just figured we're gonna have to spend some time in this keep
yeah.
if we make it there.
I kind of assumed that it would be better if we talked to the Pale Lady at the mountain, but I don't
you
think
petting
we have
him?
time.
I heard a snort and I was like, is he throwing up? You must have scratched
Yes,
his throat
in
or
my
something.
In my hand.
Do you want it?
I mean,
You all are able to find rest easy enough. Once again, knowing that you're protected somewhat from any that wish to do you harm. Though, in your travels from Vernrim, you've not seen much so far as a settlement or any other person for that matter. You've not even seen tracks or footprints from people or wild animals. You gather that much of what you've traversed so far has been barren wasteland left as it is from the rending wind. When day does eventually break the following morning, the sun just begins to crest, and you look upon the first light glistening off of the snow-covered mountains to the west of you. You hear the sound of rushing water, and you know that it's time to continue your travel southward.
So we gather that this area was rended by the wind.
Yeah, you're based on the surroundings, you're just now getting to the edge more or less of where the rending wind was. Like whenever you were actually able to find like snowfall that stuck to the ground and not just sheer ice.
That's,
That would yeah,
That was kind of the edge. Okay.
exactly.
Cool.
And not much would have lived or tried to live this close to that. Continuing to move southward. Who is leading?
I'll be second.
Okay.
I'll be third.
Make a perception check for me, Arsenaway.
Hi, pretty
Be
baby.
in between the two.
Second and a half.
I'm on
23.
Gerald Fuller's
Okay.
dropping water in his face.
You find yourselves focusing on the way ahead, and though you are walking next to the river, it doesn't feel like much has changed there. So you keep your eyes front, trying to glimpse anything that could indicate a hidden city or
I'd like to, at some point, use my eye, but I haven't decided yet if I'm doing it today or tomorrow.
Okay. I mean, you do have this. You have a second charge now.
I do, yeah. I have a second charge.
But as you're looking forward, Arsenaway, you do have a temporary feeling that you should just glance back at the river for a moment. And you do. As you do, you see a single ship in the distance near where the river begins to widen a bit into a much larger body of water.
Uh-oh. Oh, wait.
Pirates.
Probably.
With your perception check, you are able to see that the ship is made of wood, not for sailing in the open ocean. It's likely a ship that would carry goods or people through the channels that you now follow.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out, like, according to the map, like, is this kind of where we were rested last night? This
No,
area?
further up.
Further up, like around here?
A little bit. Yeah, right about there.
Okay. All right. And so would we think we're over here now?
No, you're like right. You're not far from where you rested. Actually, you're
okay.
see where the river's opening
Oh, so
up
we've
there.
been walking long.
Yeah, and it's
Okay.
been a couple hours.
Can you show me where we are?
Yeah.
After all
So,
that
like,
stuff?
Yeah, and I'll pull up the map
last night
for the stream as
We
well.
we rested about here.
So we're like barely.
And
past
we're,
that.
yeah, just a little here.
Yeah, so you guys are
Can we
pretty
see
much right where
the-
the river begins to open up into a larger body of water there.
So we see a ship.
Mm-hmm.
Where
Does
do
it
we
look
see
like
the
it's
ship?
coming our direction?
Can we see the islands in the water and stuff?
Yeah, you can. You see outstretched before you extremely large body of water, and save for the small islands that pepper through its surface, you don't really see an end to the body of water. There is still land for you to follow along the mountain range, but
How far away is this boat?
far enough that it wouldn't have seen you.
Okay. And, sorry, is it coming our direction or going a different?
It is not coming your direction. It is sailing more or less in the direction that you're walking.
So is the direction we're walking, does it look like the land is getting, like, smaller?
The land isn't getting smaller, but it is getting less frigid. There's still snow on the ground, but it's a thin layer now.
Okay.
I'm mainly trying to figure out if eventually we won't be able to continue walking down this area, or if we're gonna like have to take a boat.
Make a survival check.
Okay. Pretty. It's a 14.
Okay. With your 14, you know that not many people traverse this area. So you haven't really heard much in terms of what the landscape might look like here. But you do gather that since many rivers are formed from the runoff of water from mountaintops, it is definitely possible that you come to a crossroads eventually that would require you to cross the water. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
You guys continuing on, or? Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off there.
No,
I thought you were.
I wasn't saying anything. That's why I just didn't respond. I was just
Okay.
thinking.
Away we go.
Are you
Alright.
trying to hitch a ride?
No. I was just showing you all.
Oh, I didn't know if you wanted to try to commandeer, borrow.
Do we?
I don't really know how many other people I'd trust right now.
Do we know what kind of ship Homegirl left on?
Homegirl.
I mean, you know, it was a very small
It's a
vessel
little
that
rickety thing.
Yeah, because I mean, you said that this didn't look like it was able to traverse
open sea.
open sea. Like,
It
She
looks to
came
be
from
in
a
much better
different
shape than that.
direction. Yeah.
She
And
went
they'd have to
south.
go
but I mean,
through
we've
so
been
much.
gone. We were up in that mountain for a month, and then we traveled
Oh,
a
that's
while before that.
right.
You know, so
That's true.
I
That's
don't
true.
know if
Yeah, we've been trying.
Decided-
She could have been all across the
Something
globe
like
by
that.
now. No.
Yeah.
That takes a while.
She could have invented flying.
She could have.
Thank you.
Okay.
I don't
we just
really
keep
know
walking.
how to find Miskeep.
I think tomorrow
Well,
I'm gonna start using my
Eyeball?
my eyeball.
what I want to
see.
do is, as we're walking, I want to like constantly be like, I want that to be like my intention is to find it. Maybe it's something you have to like think.
I think I can.
Like you have to be
requirement.
like you have to be
Maybe.
looking for it, you know?
Like a Kung Fu
Not
Panda.
looking for it specifically.
All right.
Well, you take
don't
that
look
route,
for it specifically,
and I'm gonna look for it specifically.
We'll go the longest way, like
Yeah.
in the Feywild.
Because it could
We've
be
got
like
time.
the Sorcerer's Stone.
We've got
It
time
would,
to just wander around for a little bit.
It's
Guys are
been in you the
worse.
whole time.
The only reason I wanted to rush you along is because I don't know how long it's going to take us in there, and
In
we have
Miskeep?
yeah, and we have to
That's-
and we
okay,
have to
that makes
get
sense.
yeah we have to
Yeah.
get to that place within a week, and we have a week's worth of stuff, so we may get there and just have to sit around. But I
That
didn't
makes
want to
sense.
like
Yeah.
show up late and then
Do we know
miss our only opportunity tonight.
of any other
I'm gonna kill you all.
creatures
nuts.
or objects that might be in Mistkeep?
I don't know if we know.
One of the
I got locate objects and creatures, and if either of those will help. If we're within 1,000 feet and we know something that's there, then I
Got
might
it.
be able to.
no one of the girls in where were we? The bar
In a set.
One of the barmaids in Inaset was from Mistkeep originally, and your friend, the girl you saved, was also from there.
Theo? She was from Miskeep?
Well, unless they're there now.
What? What are your
was
thoughts
from
on
there,
that,
right?
Sonar?
Oh, they were all dead. And people from the.
They
Place
just
to contact the dead.
We're really good at this game.
you guys have been given a lot of information. This is from a while back, so
Yeah.
I definitely didn't expect.
And this
all
is
of it
also
to stick.
what I brought in. Like I don't think it
Yeah, I
was
know.
a thing before. I mean, like it.
You meant like
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
like,
It's also
kind of like how
yeah.
like
But not in
we
the-
like in the real world have like ideas of places that are like thin places to like.
No, I know.
Reach
I know
across the
now.
veil
I
and
just
stuff.
didn't realize that. I thought it was just a city of dead people.
No.
No, it's a place where they can like. The veil is
Right,
thin,
right,
and they
right,
can
right.
talk to people or some shit. I don't know.
Like the underworld in Hades.
It's like a perpetual Dia de los Muertos. How they like speak with
Yeah.
their
It's like-
ancestors.
I don't know. I gotta find out what's going on.
Those are some good pronunciations right there, Morgan.
Thanks.
She's been
Really good
practicing
at-
in the
I'm
mirror.
actually really good at Spanish. I just don't speak.
So, you watch as the ship continues down the channel, outpacing you
We watch
by.
as a chance of escape leaves.
No, it just that
Well-
just happened to be.
Well, the way you said that no makes me think that.
I,
I'm just picking.
I didn't have anything planned. You're good.
Nothing planned.
Yeah.
You missed it all. Nothing planned.
You all continue your trek
You
south,
missed.
Nice.
and just as the day
That's what I
begins to end, you find your first bit of green.
Yes.
The snow is so thin that blades of grass are popping up through, and outstretched far in the distance, the last rays of sunlight reveal through the mountains larger swaths of green where the snow has melted. Would you like to bed down here for the night or
Yes, I want
continue
to
on?
lay on the grass though, because Taffy missed it.
Okay.
So I'm not setting up like a cot or anything.
Okay.
Just sleeping in the grass.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, we're setting up camp here.
That's what I'm waiting on. I'm just trying to figure out.
I do the thing.
I do the thing.
Let's see.
What is the girl's name on Avatar? Julie?
Poe?
No.
Julie.
Do the thing.
I
Yeah,
think
do the thing.
I'm gonna meditate again, Alex. I'm gonna do that like just every day.
Okay. Make another religion check for me.
I probably won't like specifically like right now.
No, you're good.
Not for the rest of my life. I meditate.
Just laughing at your eye. That's it.
Look, that eye has seen some things. And it is very helpful. Don't make fun of her eye.
I specifically mean the one on
No,
her
I know what you meant.
Becca's head.
21.
And I am defending the
Very
one
nice.
on her head.
You are
21.
greeted with nearly the same vision, though this time when you lay your eyes upon the Pale Lady's mountain range, you notice that she also has a third eye, as you do. That is
pale
now
lady?
faintly glowing on her forehead on the mountain range.
Can I? Oh, on the mountain range.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
Is her eye glowing again to us?
Faintly.
Does that mean she's meditating, or we can't really tell?
I think she is meditating.
She is meditating, you know that much. But
I mean,
See that?
when we were in the tower and stuff, she meditated times then. Was it glowing then too?
in the tower,
Not the tower. I keep on
The
calling it the tower.
mountain.
The mountain. Burned room.
it was not, no.
The natural
This is-
tower.
yeah.
Oh, what?
Nature's tower.
Has anyone told me that it's
No.
Hey, bro, your
glowing?
eyes are glowing.
What
we
if I
assumed
wake
you
up-
knew, yeah.
You wake up and we're all just like,
Don't look her in the eye. Don't look her in the eye. Lies are
You're
here.
like, can she read thoughts with that thing now? Oh, that'd be really weird. Don't think about anything that you don't.
don't
want
think about it, don't think about it, don't think about it.
Stones.
Stop thinking about
Damn it, God
Stop thinking about how her eye glows and every time she.
don't
Every time she reads our, every time she reads her eye.
Every time she reads her eye.
Fuck it.
Can I try to
I.
speak to the pale lady?
You can. What would you like to say?
Oh, yeah,
Oh my gosh. I would like to say.
What it do, baby?
I would like to say.
What that thing do?
Howdy.
Sorry, Bex.
How can we help?
It's better than our choices.
Dude, every time there is just some like interesting piece of information happening, that freaking beat drops like every single time.
Like one of the songs that he played last week, it had every now and then it had this tiny little beep that sounded like the microwave. So it would go off and I would be like, and I'd like just stop because I was home alone and I was like, why is the
reheating
microwave going
phone
off?
Fritz, Lucy,
Just
stop.
take the food and leave, please. All right.
All right. So as your vision ends, you all get another full night's rest. And again, you wake up with the sun, ready to continue into what is a more greener, vibrant territory. To speed things along, I will say that you all travel the next 2 days. And towards the end of the second day,
4 days total.
4 days total travel. Yeah. Towards the end of the second day, you do eventually come across a river. Fourth day. Sorry. You do eventually come across a river that bisects your path, coming down from the mountains. It does look like you can cross it. But as you survey the area and try to better understand what path might be best for you to take, you look out to the small islands that have peppered the coast so far, and you see structures that extend across a small cluster of islands. It looks like they're inhabited.
Well, that's not it. Could be-
Why would it not be
like
it?
the islands are?
Yeah, that's not it.
Why not?
It's a joke.
No jokes
Can
here.
I'm gonna use my eye.
You
to
guys
see
get
if I
sunburned
can
by a
see
fish
anything.
one time.
Okay.
Nothing's funny anymore.
Oh my god.
Make a advantage perception check for me.
What did you say?
Advantage perception check.
Thank you. I couldn't hear.
Sorry.
Not okay, man. Not okay. Just kidding.
Ooh, a 26 and a 16. So we're
We're gonna go with the
we're gonna go to
26.
26.
These structures that are on the islands are nothing extremely grand. It doesn't appear like the islands are shrouded in any sort of mist. In fact, as you scan a bit closer, you see some very small vessels that are either docked at various boardwalks that stretch between these small islands, or small vessels that are sailing away from them. Your best guess is that it's fisherman's
Yeah.
town or possibly a small port for vessels that are traveling through.
Okay.
I mean, they might know where
So
Mesquite is.
yeah, I was gonna say. So they could know.
You want to go make friends?
Yeah.
How do we get there?
You give me 10 minutes, we can
Swim.
walk on water.
With your
That would be wild. Walking up to strangers while we're walking on water.
Hello, can anyone direct us to Mesquite?
Yoo-hoo! Pick some blowout!
with your high perception checks, you do gather that the islands are pretty much only accessible by boat, especially from the shore that you now stand upon,
What about walking
since
on water?
many people probably don't venture to this side.
So do y'all want me to...
Yeah.
I feel like
So for an hour...
well, I feel like that's probably not the best way to approach a brand new place by just
We don't really have a lot of time to waste.
I can make us invisible and we can walk on water.
that's not a bad idea. Actually.
So, okay. I'm trying...
My
I know that we don't know where Miskeep is.
sure.
But I am also trying to figure out... From what I remember, they told us that Miskeep was... like, towards the end of this river area. If I remember right, they had said, like, it was near Lakewood. Like, more down here. Or even over here where Sojit Empire is.
What was the city that we went to first in Imesford? Right after we left Taffy's town?
Oh,
It had a meal and a bed.
it was not in Imesford. That was in Olskana.
Olskana, that's what I
Olskana.
meant.
Yes.
Yeah, Emil.
Emil? Because we also asked them there, and they said it was like...
Yeah.
They gave us more direct...
They did.
than
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
of the
They're the
river.
ones that said it was specifically like near where we can see it on the map, but they said it was kind of more near like
Down
Lakewood.
south, yeah.
But that was them just being like, we don't really know.
But we also don't know where Lakewood is.
Well, I'm sure
mean,
that they
we
would
are
have shown
You
us.
right now.
you probably would actually. I mean, you're from Imesford.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
not far from you.
Okay. So then.
When you remember that.
Sorry, I'm 11. I forget these things.
We don't know where Lakewood... Oh, wait. Did I say Lakewood? I know where that is.
Sorry, I thought you said Wood Lake. Oh.
You said Lake.
Yeah.
Axe.
I need to look at that map.
Are you from Imesford or from Moonbright?
Moonbright.
Moonbright's in Imesford, right?
No, Imesford is lower.
You're thinking of Inniset.
Inniset.
Oh, it's
Imesford is the country.
Is the whole...
Imesford is the country.
Lots of thoughts. I was like, what's happening? Is this Imesford?
It's okay. Yeah. You got less room for brains with eyeball. Yeah.
It's sucking all my energy.
Too many things.
I can see everything. I see why kids love Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Oh God.
So, if I
Takes me
know
back.
that it's closer to Lakewood,
Mm-hmm.
and Lakewood is south of where we currently are,
Mm-hmm.
across this water.
Kind of like southwest, or is it like directly south? I don't know where we are anymore.
Yeah, I'm not looking at the map. Hold on.
You guys.
But like, where are we? Where are we right now?
We're near those peppered
Up here.
islands that he was talking about.
Are we walking there?
Oh, we came down. So we
Yeah.
haven't crossed the other.
No, yeah,
thing,
yeah.
yeah.
How long
We're
of a
just
walk
we
would it be
need
if we
to
walked
cross
across
that
the
is what he
water?
was saying.
How long would it take us
But
to
then
get
we
there?
noticed that when
To
we
those
look at the
islands.
islands,
30 minutes.
there are people that live there.
Well, let's just cross the river then instead.
Yeah, that's
I
kind
can
of
still
what I
cast
was
water
thinking.
walk on it so we can.
Okay.
You guess it on all of us?
Yeah, it's one and it's up to 10. I think it says.
Nice.
Up to 10 willing creatures I see within range gain this ability for the duration, which is an
nervous?
hour.
What level spell is that?
Third, but I can cast it ritual. So.
About one.
Oh,
Go to
sick.
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, do you guys want to... Do we want to go figure out what's going on? It's a fishing town that we're looking
It
at?
looks
Fishing
like-
hamlet kind of thing?
Yeah.
I definitely want to go try to talk to them because they might be able to give us a ride or, you know,
Or better
like they might
directions.
bring us
What?
there.
He's lived a long time.
Or they might have trouble that we need to...
Well, then only one of us goes. I can't make all 5 of us invisible.
No. I mean, what I mean is they might have bullshit that we need
First
to deal
answer
with.
Oh, well.
'Cause we're,
100 years.
Take
Yeah,
a
but
long
if
time.
we-
we're
but
also
we-
we're also showing up on water.
But if
that's
we-
why
Bet
only
on it yet.
If we,
That's the best way we got.
if only like one of us goes or 2 of us goes, and don't present ourselves as people to fix their problems.
we're walking on water though.
You're walking on water, can't
You
really?
guys look like the main characters.
let's go. I mean, what the fuck?
One
We got extra time,
directly
right?
in front of the other with our hands held out like this. We are looking just for a place to stay.
Let's
your
just
red
cross the
And
river
it's not
then.
concentration either, so like,
Okay, we'll just
We
cross
just-
the
we
river.
just-
Fuck it, we're not going to these islands.
No, let's do it.
No. Y'all talked me out of it.
Too late. We're going.
I haven't cast it yet.
Too late. You already did.
Let's
Too
cross
late.
the river.
Bryn's already walking. I don't know how to swim.
We know generally where it is,
Not a
and,
fan of water.
and Taffy knows generally where we are, so there's really not any
Yeah, so let's
reason
just
to
go
go to the
river.
town. We're kind of poor, so we don't need anything. So
Can't buy anything.
yeah,
We don't want to go scare some fishermen.
Could take
Probably not.
a job and make some money.
the job takes 2 weeks.
It takes exactly 8 days.
All right, well,
Dang it.
let's just go down
To get to Miskeep.
Because we only have 3 spare days left, right?
Yeah, and then well,
we have essentially like
Don't tell this to Taffy.
6 days spare at the moment. We took about a half a day up there. It's gonna take if we're going straight to whatever
Sojit, then
the Sojit Empire.
Well, it's been 4 days, Alex said. So we,
Yeah.
since basically we got that information.
right. But what I mean is
It's
we
been
have,
5.
no, it's been 5. Yeah,
What I mean
because
is
she
we have-
closed the day before.
we have an extra.
We picked up a day somewhere.
No, we have 6
Yes.
extra. We have 6 days to get.
Time zone shift.
We have 6 extra days to get where we need to go. We have to get somewhere in 2 weeks. That takes us a week to get there.
Now you've lost me.
Why
Why do we have 6 extra days?
Because
Because we
it's only-
gave
it's
ourselves
only-
2 weeks to get there.
we give ourselves
Yes.
2 weeks to travel
get
1
somewhere
week's
that
worth
takes
of
1 week.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
we
because
wasted
she
a day.
yeah because
Yeah,
she
so we had
said,
6 days.
So we have 6 extra.
But we've spent 5, so we have 1.
No.
Extra, one
One
extra
extra.
day.
One
Yeah, that's what I'm
extra.
saying.
Okay,
One
yes.
extra.
Okay, I was like,
to do whatever we need to do in Miskeep.
Quick math.
And you want to
Yes.
go to this Fisher town?
Well, it's the
Yes,
same, it's
that's
like
what I'm-
the way we're going gets us there, right? Like
I mean, you currently you are
That's why
moving
we're
towards
going to
Sojit
the-
as well. Yes.
No, we are on the way to
Oh my
the Soviet
God.
Empire right
Oh!
yes,
That's why-
okay,
that's why
okay. Look,
So now how long does it take to get to
the
Soji?
Soji
Right
Empire
here.
right here, Miskeep theoretically that we don't know about
Yeah,
is
gotcha.
right there. But
Thanks for
Soji
watching
Empire
us
takes
check out maps and maps.
We're really good at math here. with
Maps,
numbers.
maps, and time.
I was under
Well,
the
we don't have-
impression
we're
that
not looking at the map,
I was
so-
also under the impression whenever I asked where Soji was that it would when you said east of where we I thought it was like directly east of
Oh yeah,
Vernerum, not
it's-
southeast.
yeah,
Oh no,
it's on the, it's
east
on the way.
east of Imsford.
Is next.
We have, like-
Imsford. I was asking where we like currently were
Oh, no.
because I couldn't remember the name
South.
of Toscana.
Got it.
So we're going west
All
to go
right.
east,
Now
and
you're-
you're
now
like,
you're-
what?
Why are we?
Now you're there.
Why did we?
Yeah.
Why did we go the other way?
Okay.
So we have an extra like.
So yeah, let's go to the fishing town.
roughly.
Yeah. That's what we're saying is that we do have time to go to the fishing town.
I cast water walk on it.
Taffy's
Okay.
never gonna let you guys live this down.
What about the mountain business? Yeah. Okay.
I'm okay with that.
Should we just go on, or should we go?
I think
Let's
okay.
turn back. It only
continuing-
takes a week. Let's turn back and go to the top of the
We're
mountain and see what's up there.
Vote. Let's vote.
Well, no, we're
Are we
4
going-
days down. Why would we go 4 days up?
Because we have 6, Rebecca.
Just sowing the seeds of chaos over there.
Raise your hand for the fishing town.
Don't at the end of this. Don't even say. Like, get
All
out there
your
and construct
fingers,
some chaos.
Morgan.
We did it. We did it.
We did it.
No one's raising their hands for the fishing town, so we're gonna just continue on.
All right,
You raised your hand, but you flicked us off, so I was assuming
Yeah.
it was not an actual
yes,
raise.
correct.
we're just trying to figure
Moving
out.
on.
I don't. Yeah, I don't. I don't think there's money to be made in the fishing town personally.
Cool.
from what I can see.
We
Unless-
used
unless-
water walk
unless-
to cross that
There is
tall
Fatal
towers.
River.
Are there tall towers over there?
Unless there is.
No, there's no tall towers.
Do they look like they have money?
They walk around with
pillage.
huge trucks of land.
Cast that.
No, quite the opposite, actually. It's very small sections
How
of
fancy
land.
are
That's what an
those?
island is.
Do they have money in their knickers?
Still doesn't help. It doesn't.
It makes it worse.
It really did.
Well, it didn't. I think mine was worse.
All right. All right. We're just going to move on. That didn't. Oh my God. I can't
We're
believe.
walking.
Yeah.
And we're walking.
All right.
And we're
So,
to the beat.
as Cheryl gathers his arcane energy and begins to push out a sort of aquamarine glow, you see the glow sort of slip down underneath the soles of your feet, and a faint light spreads out from the ground that you step on.
It is worth noting that this works for water, acid, mud, snow, quicksand, or lava.
Super
Bro,
cool.
let's run over some
Lava
acid.
too, huh?
Yeah,
That's
you still
cool.
take heat damage from lava, but like, you don't.
You don't sink.
Like Michael Scott running over
Still
coal.
pretty useless.
That was the best thing that
Guys, I can walk on.
You're not touching the lava, but the heat from the lava hurts you.
It's over, Anakin.
It's over, Bananakin. Okay.
You did it this time.
Yeah, I really did. I really did. You're able to navigate to the shores of this river that's descending from the mountains, and as you tentatively step down onto the water's surface, it's not very rough and quite easy to walk on. You begin to traverse the river in the spot where it appears to be the slimmest or the quickest to cross.
The camera got all of
After about an hour of walking across the water, you do move a bit slowly
that title.
as you move. You make it to the other side.
Awesome.
No issue.
I didn't have to recast it. for
Do the
that.
people-
It would cost less than an hour.
Can we
Yeah,
stay
it took
walking
30
on the
minutes.
water for a little bit?
Do the
even on the
fishermen's notice us? It's hard to say.
fish?
Fishermen's.
Ermans.
Make a perception check.
Awesome.
Hammer guard.
You guys let me do this.
You asked.
You asked
Natural
a
20.
question.
Nice.
Whoa!
Boom. I'm so fucking perceptive. That's why y'all let me do it.
Yeah,
You
that's
don't
why.
see any of the ships moving towards you.
Don't see anything.
You're an idiot. You suck at this.
You see no ships moving towards you. There. I've corrected it. You see no ships moving towards you, and it doesn't appear that the islands of fishermen that are likely most of them out on the water at this point. It doesn't appear that any of them have seen you,
Sick.
much less seen you crossing the water.
You were also the only one who was concerned, I think, with them seeing us walk up on water. As if we don't live in a magical world where things happen.
Valid concern.
No, I
get
mean,
it.
like, well, it's one of those things where it's like, hey, we're just regular average people walking up to you on fucking water. That's like that's a high level thing to do, to just like roll up into town and be like,
It's a third level spell.
yeah, that's huge. They have 10 health.
They're fishermen.
Give 10 help.
You could kill. They have,
Maybe
like,
less than that.
Yeah, they probably have like 6. You could literally kill them with a
Okay,
punch.
you're being very meta right
Oh
now.
my god. We're really strong.
Nah.
Listen, all I'm saying is
strong.
I can beat that guy with one punch.
You
my
literally,
spinach.
could probably kill some of them if you crit, just by punching them. Like kill, like straight, they're dead.
I wouldn't do that though.
Okay, but he's
She would
saying
say
that you could.
I would hit them with leaving them with 1 hit point, and then it does.
Yeah. Learn your lesson. That's what I do.
But you're saying there's a chance.
We're walking.
So can
Yeah.
We're walking.
how long can we walk on water?
An hour.
an hour,
No.
and it's been 30 minutes.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay like just essentially
We don't have time
like
for that.
on the edge.
We don't have time for that.
Just kidding.
Like, the very edge of like where like the water is that's like pretty much touching the ground. So
Okay.
it's like, am I walking on water or the ground?
We don't
I'm
have
trying to
that.
walk on water, and then at some point my shoes get wet.
Yeah, it wears off and you just.
Okay, just take it off.
It's not a slow thing either. It's pretty jarring.
pretty
You go to take your
slowly
next
start,
step
yeah.
and your foot just. You ever like forget that there's a step there?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, that happens.
That's pretty cool, Cheryl.
As you complete crossing the river and make it to the other side, there's still a lot of daytime left. You continue to move south, but as you follow the river, it begins to, or the body of water rather, begins to bend a bit more eastward. And so you spend the remainder of that day following the river and mountain range as it curves in that direction. Finally, the sun is setting, but that is not the only thing obscuring your vision. There is a very light fog moving in
Does it
off
look
of the
like it's
water.
What?
Does it look like his cube that he's been making for us to sleep in?
No.
No, he has a dark fog.
Would you guys like to rest or continue on?
It's like
We're
nighttime.
we're
What-
close.
Would
It's just past sunset,
would
so
it
I mean, there's a
appear to
little bit of
be
daylight left.
misty
I would like
out?
to continue on.
Does
Does the
this
mist
You
look
can
like
say
it's
that.
keeping some stuff?
does
out
this
maybe?
look like the mist that I saw like a while ago in a vision?
Does this look like Mist Keep?
4 questions.
All
All
answered yes.
Yes.
No.
No. Yes. No.
It is somewhat foggy out, but it looks well within the bounds of, typical fog
Stink.
coming off of the water.
We still have daylight.
It's evening, so there's a little bit of sunlight left.
I have
But
no issues. Is what I'm asking basically.
no, you don't have any issues
Well,
yet.
as soon as
Have any
it,
issues?
if we're not
Face
resting,
hurts.
as soon as it gets dark, I'll cast one.
Well, no, because I wanna see if I can see anything.
He wants to perceive.
She just came in. She was like, crunch. I was like, what the?
Yeah, she does that.
She was looking for
Her
stones.
tail is wagging so hard right now.
Oh, we got
Looking for
2
No
wings.
stones here.
2 wings.
God.
upstream.
So yeah, I just wanna like do a perception check to see if if the fog is rolling in, if it's like being disrupted by anything.
Okay.
Like if it's hitting something, or if like there seems to be a building in the fog that's kind
You hear
of.
her little
I'll say yeah. Make a perception check.
sweet Lucy
God.
goose.
Tail is like.
Is it really?
Yes.
She never wags it when she's getting pet. She
Do
must
we
be
have
really
anything in the
happy.
chat?
Yes, we have an advantage of 12.
She's farting.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 5.
We'll take the
I don't know.
advantage.
I don't know if it's worth. Yeah.
What's your bonus?
15.
Okay.
Okay.
I rolled a 5.
Yeah, it's better than 5.
Nothing seems to be obstructing the fog, and what's further, it appears to be naturally occurring. It doesn't seem to have any sort of magical
There's the bird.
effect to it.
Scared me.
As you look out ahead, the only structures that you see are the mountains to the west of you.
You put her head, buddy.
I was more looking to see like if the fog seemed to be like rolling in a weird way because
she'll
of a
stay if you
structure that
put it
might
like
be
that.
in it. I guess is what I meant by the structures.
Not necessarily, no.
Let's go a little further until it's like dark, and then we'll rest.
Okay. Who's leading?
I can lead since I kind of know this area.
Okay. Make a perception check for me.
It teetered from a 20 to a.
You do gotta dummy passive perception.
Yeah, I know, but I don't think that helps a perception check. So, I'm 10.
But
Okay.
I mean, unless you let me use my passive, but
I will split a deal in the middle. I will allow you to roll with advantage because you are from near this area.
This is the next day.
you saw that?
No, it's nighttime still.
Okay, sorry.
You were robbed twice.
Well,
That one teetered from a 19 and then went right back to a 6.
not
And
much I can
also
help
a
you
10.
help you with that.
So,
Luck of the dice.
it was meant to be.
As you continue further, the fog does thicken. It combines with the night air to form a blanket through which you have trouble seeing much of anything. The mountain range appears to disappear where it was just moments ago. And though you can hear the lapping of the waves from this large body of water onto the shoreline, you can no longer see them.
Cool.
You guys want to continue moving forward?
I mean,
Do we?
I don't want to risk getting lost.
I don't
Okay.
either.
So it feels like maybe we should stop here and rest until morning.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. You all, are you setting up your thing again? Okay. As Sarnoran sets up his magical thingy. God damn it. It actually doesn't. It actually doesn't appear that he's doing much at all because it sort of envelops into the fog that is rolled in. It becomes even less conspicuous as a result. You all do find it a bit harder to sleep as you drift off, simply because it is hard to see your surroundings. But eventually you do, and when morning comes, you are surprised to see that the fog that would normally have burned off somewhat
Has not.
has not.
This has to be it.
Yeah. Once we wake up, I'd
Can
like
you
to use
use
my
it?
eye.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you.
Okay.
Yeah, because now I've got 3 charges, so I
Yeah.
wanted to get closer and use all of them.
Okay.
I use all 3.
Super C.
You activate your true sight, and as you peer into the distance, you see the mountain range reappear. You see the body of water that was what you were following, and you see yet another river outstretched before you. As you guide the others closer to that river, and you begin to ponder crossing it, asking Cheryl for assistance again, your true sight grants you vision of something else. And you see a large pointed rooftop attached to a slender structure. And as you trace that structure down, you see bridges and archways that lead through points in the mist that are the thickest. So much so that although you can still see through it, you still see mist. You see a large city outstretched before you on the edge of the water, and behind it, large swath of trees and woodlands. And that is where we're going to end our session tonight.
Ah! We found Miss Keep.
You think? I mean, maybe. I don't know.
What else could it be?
All right. Well,
Really well hidden barbecue restaurant.
I mean, not terribly bad.
thank you everyone
Take it
for sticking through what was a very roleplay heavy session. I feel like we got to talk about a lot of
As
really
Will
important
says,
things.
We didn't do anything.
Well, y'all did a lot. You guys,
You didn't
Really-
do anything.
you guys traveled a lot for sure.
Because you guys wouldn't let me.
You now find yourselves, ironically, near the border of Imesford and Sojit. There's a point where all 3 meet, and you're like basically right there. Olskana,
Yeah,
we
Imesford,
should
and
totally
I was
Sojit.
about to say the
up
same thing,
walking
Sam.
on the water.
This is a time where it's probably
Yeah, that's a
appropriate,
time where it's good.
but not up,
here.
not up to fishermen.
Right in the center point where they meet.
At one point, I also really want to like sink to the bottom of something deep, like
then
as far
and
as I
pop
can go
up.
while holding my
Yeah,
breath, and
and
then
then-
cast it and rocket up at 60 feet.
The bins.
Is that what you do?
Yeah.
Do you
It's
rocket up
60
that
feet
quick?
a turn.
Dude, yeah.
It's come up like a
Yeah.
dolphin.
Yeah, you gotta throw a lot.
Break the water, and it's like,
Before we get too off topic, thank you everybody for watching along with us. If you're watching on YouTube, please remember